another episode of Honeysuckle Catering. Today we're going to be traveling all the way to the east, the most eastern part of the United States, to Maine. I'm going to show you how to make crab cakes. This is a really popular appetizer dish that is succulent, full of flavor, and is the best crab cake recipe you're ever going to try. Let's get started. You're going to need a pound of lump crab cakes, half a cup of panko breadcrumbs, a tablespoon of Old Bay seasoning, a tablespoon of mayo, a teaspoon of Dijon mustard, a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, half a teaspoon of salt, half a juice of a lemon, and then a whole egg beaten. So you're probably wondering what Old Bay is. Old Bay comes in this little box, yellow box right here, and it's seafood seasoning. It has like celery salt, paprika, and it just really gives your seafood a really delicious flavor. So first, what you're gonna do is take your egg and beat it in a medium-sized bowl. Now, take the rest of your ingredients except for the crab meat and the panko breadcrumb and combine it with the eggs. I like to add lemon juice to my seafood because it cuts that seafood flavor that's like really strong. So this is going to be perfect. So just give it a nice stir. Mix it well. The seasoning's starting to come out and it looks great. Now that we've mixed our seasonings together, we're going to go ahead and add our crab meat and panko breadcrumbs. Now just mix it all together. I bought these awesome lump crab meats from Costco and they're nice and fat. Big pieces, so you're gonna get really delicious pieces of crab with no fillers in your crab cakes. Be sure not to overwork your crab just because you want the panko crumbs to stay intact and kind of crunchy so that you get that nice crunch when you fry them up. Alright, I think it's good. Now let's form the patties. What you're gonna need is a big spoon, and I would just grab like a heaping large spoon like this and just maybe a little more because we like good big crab cakes, and just form it like this in the palm of your hand. Now you can make it as flat or as fluffy as you'd like. I like mine kind of in between like this. This looks like a pretty good size, and this will make about 12 crab cakes, so it's perfect for entertaining. Whenever I go out to eat at a restaurant and they have crab cakes, that's one of my favorite appetizers to order. It's so delicious. Alright, just kind of pack it in. It smells so good. Your 12 crab cakes. Now we're just going to take it to the stove and pan fry it in a little bit of butter for about 3 minutes on each side until it's nice and golden brown. Turn the heat on to about medium-high and then just add in about 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter. And you're going to want to add the butter as you go to finish frying all the crab cakes. So let the butter melt and then we'll add in our crab cakes. I would only add about 4 at a time because you want to give it enough room so that it fries and browns evenly. Otherwise it's going to crowd and you're going to end up steaming it instead of frying it. bottom is getting a little bit brown, so I'm gonna flip it over. Oh my gosh, it looks so beautiful. It has a nice brown crust. It's gonna be nice and crunchy. This is gonna be so good. Okay, it looks like it's about ready, so I'm just gonna take it out. And there you have it, our delicious crab cakes. It has a nice and golden crust here, so it's gonna be nice and crunchy. And I like to serve it with tartar sauce. So I have a little bit here. I'm just gonna spoon a little bit on top of each. Just a little dollop on each of them. And now it's time for the best part. Let's give it a try. So good. You taste the crab flavor in this and not so much of all the fillers that they usually have at the restaurant. It really has like this kind of spicy but savory. It's so delicious. And see, you get nice and big lumps of crab in there. I'm going in for another bite. I hope you enjoyed our stop in Maine today. Thank you so much for following me on my culinary road trip. Our next stop is one of my favorite cities in the world, New York. Please subscribe to join me in our next location and comment below and let me know what your favorite seafood appetizer is. And follow me on Facebook for more daily updates and recipes. And I'll see you in New York. Bye.